Why do men have mistresses? Please first go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are on our journey to a 100 subs. Be part of the journey. We will have your name in a post to our milestone. Why men have mistresses? Some men say they have mistresses because they're not getting what they need at home, while others believe that it's simply a way for them to have some excitement in their lives. What is the real reason? In this blog post, we will take a look at the truth behind affairs and why men often turn to mistresses for companionship. This is a hot topic that fuels a lot of debate. The margins at which it's tolerated by married women will surprise you. Probably, under social pressure and feminists' theories, people are ashamed to admit their nature. Married women do not want to admit that they are partly to blame when their men stray. Men says the reasons that embarks them to this unconventional love life with mistresses is to fill a void that they aren't getting from their current wives. In this blog, we are going to explore the reasons and motivations behind the reasons why men have mistresses. The answer to why do men have mistresses is complicated and it's different for every man. However, there are some common reasons that often lead men to seek out companionship outside of their marriage. Let's take a look at a few of these reasons below. 1. A player effect called Coolidge effect. While most men might have legitimate reason for getting into extramarital relations, other men do it for fun. They love the thrill of the chase and the excitement of sleeping with a new woman. This is often referred to as the player effect, or the Coolidge effect. It is a psychological phenomenon that refers to the fact that males exhibit renewed sexual interest whenever a new female is introduced, even after intimacy with prior but still available sexual partners. According to a study conducted by Institute for Family Studies, 90% of men would admit to have been affected by this psychological behavior, but a biggest fraction of this study also admits not to act upon it. This means that even if a man is happy with his current partner, he may still be attracted to other women because he liked that excitement of something or someone new. This is especially true in long-term relationships where the initial spark and excitement have faded away. As a result, men often turn to mistresses as a way to add some excitement to their boring love life. 2. To fill a void that they aren't getting from their current partner. Men need mistresses to fill a void that they aren't getting from their wives. In some cases, men have affairs because they feel like their wives are no longer interested in them. In other cases, men seek out mistresses because they are not getting the level of physical or emotional intimacy that they desire from their current relationship. This can often lead to feelings of resentment and frustration, which can eventually lead to an affair. This is often the part for which women are most to blame when it comes to why do men have mistresses. Both men and women need intimacy, but sometimes wives are so busy with their own lives that they forget to make time for their husbands. As a result, husbands often turn to mistresses as a way to get the attention, affection, and sexual intimacy that they. 3. Opportunity is there and likelihood of getting caught are slim to none. Men will be men, they will always stray. If the opportunity arises and likelihood of getting caught are slim to none. A study conducted by the CU Boulder graduate student found that 41% of married men have had extramarital affairs. This number has been steadily rising over the years as opportunities for affairs have increased with social media and dating apps becoming increasingly ubiquitous. This means some men don't really have a reason to cheat and they're just opportunistic. 4. They say it's a revenge, more like trying to put things back in balance. People have different ways of dealing issues. While some will talk it out or let time pass, others might look for more unconventional methods. For some men, having an affair is their way of getting revenge. This could be in response to their wife cheating on them or because they feel like she's been neglecting them. In either case, The man is looking to even the score by having an affair himself. Of course, this isn't always the healthiest way to deal with problems in a relationship. But for some men, it's their way of trying to put things back in balance. 5. Fell in love with the mistress. It's not uncommon for a man to jokingly start a relationship with another woman only to find that the thrill of the conquest has worn off and he's left with someone he actually likes and respects. This frequently happens when a man is in a sexless or emotionally unfulfilling marriage. He may genuinely love his wife but feel neglected by her. In this case, the mistress may provide the attention, affection, and sexual satisfaction that his wife cannot or will not be able to provide. A user called Nathan234 at Loveshark explains this situation better. He says, at first, I've had no intention of falling for her, not even getting to know her. My marriage was good but a little boring, especially in the bedroom. He further says we just started talking more and I've started to getting to know her and now she's as important to me as my wife. He confirms he never planned this, neither did she. The truth behind Nathan's affair is he started something which he thought was a fling, from which he fell in love with the mistress without knowing. 6. Release of stress and frustration. Some men cheat and keep mistresses to release stress. These men often feel neglected and unimportant in their marriages. The feeling of being trapped in an unhappy marriage can be very stressful. Some men deal with this stress by having an affair or keeping a mistress. This provides them with an outlet for their pent-up frustrations and allows them to feel more in control of their lives. 7. Lack of fantasy fulfillment from his wife. These are intimate acts that the wife will not do or the acts that the wife used to do. Men often have affairs because they are not getting their needs met at home. They may be bored with their bed life or feel like their partner is not meeting their needs. Affairs can provide an outlet for intimate fantasies that are not being fulfilled at home. Men may also seek out mistresses who are more adventurous than their. Far too many wives lose interest in intimacy. Put it on the back burner and get the no longer interested mindset. 8. Lack of emotional support from his wife. In my consultation I have had many times where the husband says he feels unsupported by his wife. He may feel that she is always busy with work or taking care of the kids and doesn't have time for him. This can lead to him feeling unloved and unimportant. A mistress can fill this void in his life and make him feel wanted and appreciated. One day a woman in extramarital affair told me she often feel like a therapist. She said the level of complaints and interventions her lover make about his life and family is quite high. She is always there to listen to him and make him feel better. In a way, she provides the emotional support that he doesn't get from his wife. It's not just about intimacy. While sexual satisfaction is one of the reasons why men have mistresses, in this case, the husband just needed some attention and appreciation from his wife. In reality, affairs almost always end up causing more pain than they are worth. Not only do they hurt the people who are directly involved, but they also often lead to feelings of guilt and shame. However, one thing men wish had told their ex-wives is wedding vows don't include a vow of abstinence. Do married men get emotionally attached to their mistresses? Yes, married men often end up getting emotionally attached to their mistresses because mistress often provides an emotional connection that a wife may not always be able to provide. The man may feel like he can talk to his mistress about things he couldn't discuss with his wife, and this could lead to him feeling increased intimacy with her. A mistress can provide a sense of excitement that may be lacking in a man's life, making him feel more alive and virile. If a man feels trapped in his marriage or is no longer attracted to his wife, he may turn to a mistress for the attention and affection he craves. How can women prevent their men from being unfaithful? First and foremost, it's important to nurture a strong and healthy relationship with lots of communication, trust, and respect. If you're always nagging or disrespecting your partner, that's going to create an environment where cheating is more likely to occur. Additionally, try to be understanding and accommodating of your partner's needs. If they feel like they're not getting what they need from the relationship emotionally or sexually, that can also lead to straying. And finally, if you suspect or know that your partner is already cheating on you, confront them about it immediately instead of letting things fester. If you're able to work through the issue together, there's a good chance you can salvage the relationship. Ladies, if your man is breathing, he still wants sex. Even if you are not satisfied with your body, your man wants you naked as much as possible. Even if he doesn't get it up like he used to, he still thinks about having it with you, tinkering with your woman or tonguing you. So in other words, to stop a husband from straying, a wife needs to become nothing more than a sex object. No, I don't mean that you should allow your husband to objectify you. However, if he cannot get the only marital activity that he is socially not allowed to outsource you, what do you think he is gonna do? Sit and wait for you? I guess not. Having no intimacy at all is a deal breaker. Do you have any other tips to share? Let us know in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are on our journey to 100 subs. Be part of the journey. We will have your name in a post to our milestone. Visit Mama Nkama. Link in description.